Check, check. Can you hear? We're good? All right. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. So my name is Tal. I'm the co-founder and head of product for Echo. Ever since I remember myself, I come from a creative background. I used computers. I used them to draw, to animate. I studied animation back in Tel Aviv. To make websites, to edit films, to make apps, to use the craziness that technology brought to our lives, to tell all kinds of different stories in all of these new mediums that popped up. And that's what I want to talk about today, storytelling in this digital age, and what Echo is doing to change that. So if you think about storytelling, it used to be about a personal connection. You sat across from your audience, you told the story, you read the room, you kind of adapted the story you're telling as you're telling it, and that kind of perfected over the years the art of storytelling. And as entertainment evolved, and as distribution evolved, and as technology evolved, we could reach more and more people, right? Like now with television, and we just saw Homer Simpson, with television, with streaming videos, we can reach billions of people, right? But our distance from the audience as storytellers completely grew. Like the audience at this stage, they're like faceless blobs, right? We can't actually listen to them and change the story we're telling based on what they feel and what they think. And if you think about what the internet and technology brought to our lives, it completely changed. It brought interactivity and personalization to everything that we do in our digital lives, right? Like our social feed, our Instagram, our Facebook feed, they are ours, like they're nobody else's. Our games are a way for us to express ourselves socially. They're in our pockets. The way we consume information, we go to Wikipedia, we follow our personal path of like rabbit hole of hyperlinks, and that's how we learn today. So everything changed, but video. If you think about it, video largely remains the same it has been for decades, right? Like it's passive. You click play, and you get a predetermined story that's streamed right to you, and that same story is streamed to everyone else. And so this is what we are changing. We're using modern technology to bring interactivity to streaming video. We deliver nonlinear stories that change based on what users actually choose in real time as the story is being told, and change the stories. So if you think about it, and it doesn't matter, by the way, if it's like on your computer, on your phone, or in VR, it's the same technology, and it's the same new medium, which is nonlinear storytelling. And if you think about nonlinear storytelling, it's not the way it's made. It's not made like the stories we know. Like it's not like a regular TV show or regular film. And so we developed the tools and an open platform on which we build all of these experiences, and our partners build all of these experiences. And we build an ecosystem with a lot of, we're fortunate to partner with a lot of amazing, amazing partners throughout many different verticals, from studios like Sony and MGM, which we partner both to fund creation of interactive content and to actually produce interactive content, to publishers who use our platforms to create and distribute, integrating into social, mobile platforms, even gaming platforms. And more recently, a very big and strategic partner, which is Walmart, who is very, very bought into our vision. And it's like apropos everything we just heard about, about Amazon. Walmart is very bought into this vision of how entertainment and commerce and advertising all converge to create these completely new experiences that change the way we shop. And this very much aligns with our mission at Echo to change entertainment. Our business is not subscription. We are free, or we're ad-based, but we look at ads very differently. We're not like serving pre-rolls ahead of videos. We integrate brands seamlessly, and I'll show you a little bit of that. So with everything that Walmart is bringing to the table, which is amazing direct-to-consumer relationships at the craziest scale you can imagine, amazing power and amazing relationships with brands and suppliers, and a $250 million investment, which is the biggest investment in the interactive space ever. We're building a large library of this new medium. It's a new kind of choice-driven entertainment across many different types of experiences. I don't have a lot of time, so I'll try to, to give you tastes of it, just to kind of paint the picture of what it looks like. So let's start with a taste of Tasty. This is something we're developing with BuzzFeed. So I don't know if you know Tasty. It's like this cool social food experience. And what we do here, sorry, just a sec. Whoop. Let's see. Okay. Just a second, I'll restart. Okay, bugs. Let's see. This is another experience, something we did with Coke. This is an example of brand integration into storytelling. So in this case, we see a story from the point of view of a mother, and at any moment in the experience, we can click to change a perspective. So the mom, the daughter, the mom, the daughter, and the story evolves, the daughter grows. We can shape the way we want to evolve this story, and when we look at data, which you can only imagine is a big part of this new thing, because we know what people choose, we know how they behave, so they obviously all love Coke. So you saw that moms, for example, only looked at the point of views of the daughters, and daughters, switched all the time to see the different perspectives. So this is one example. Another example, this is something completely different. We launched with Walmart in Christmas of last year. This is an experience called Toy Lab. This is like you're a kid coming into this like Willy Wonka toy factory, and you see all of these amazing toys, and you're invited to pick the toy you want to test. So it's the only thing that kids love more than actually getting gifts and playing with toys is watching other kids on YouTube play with other toys that they will never have. So we give them the freedom to actually have that flexibility of choosing from endless toys and seeing and very, very interactively, like seeing them from different directions, seeing how they would play with it. And this proved like it was very successful in driving actual toy sales both on and offline. And now what we see is like, toy merchants knocking on our doors, like how can I integrate my toys into this experience? So again, you start seeing how these new experiences merge entertainment and commerce, right? Because the whole monetization here, it's not like a pre-roll ad. Like a kid, for a very, very entertaining experience, just picked a toy, not caring that Hasbro or Mattel, he doesn't even know who these companies are, right? But we have this engine of monetization that is completely different and completely disrupts how monetization and brand integration into content happens today. So this is another example. Let's see. So on the other end of the spectrum, we are working with, we're developing a slate of dozens of actual premium live action interactive entertainment shows with, starting from indie creators to game designers all the way up to amazing Hollywood talent. A lot of the shows are in different stages of development, and you'll start seeing us roll out more and more content later in this year. This is an example of a show we actually already launched called That Moment When.
Check it out.
You won't see a lot of it because, you know, it takes time, but just to get a taste.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Jill!
Oh my God! Wow, it's you!
That moment when you vaguely remember someone that totally knows you. Help Jill remember just when and where they hung out and what his fucking name is.
It's been a minute, Jill. How are you?
Oh, I'm really
She
good.
gets into
Yeah.
these, like,
and how
weird,
are you?
embarrassing
Tell me
situations, and we
everything.
either
you
help
know
her
me.
or try to
Same
like,
old me.
intentfully
Except-
sabotage her.
You notice anything different about me? One little irregularity?
What do you say?
Yes, I know.
Just like a unique, different thing?
Pin.
Yes, it's your pin!
Yes!
Yes, you finally graduated from college.
I did! It took me
It's like
long
this
enough.
game where if you
9-year
make the right
plan.
choices,
Man,
you
you
get
must be in
clues,
so
and you
much
might be
debt.
able to find out what his name actually is.
Do you remember the first time I told you I wanted to be an animal chiropractor?
Oh, duh. I remember. It was when we...
Anyone?
We,
Yell it out. Dumpster
We went
fire.
to the...
At Mom's church.
Oh, I remember.
Really?
Yeah, it was when we started a dumpster fire in your mom's church.
What? Did we do that? No. No, are you joking?
Okay, so you get it, and you know we do it across many different genres. So kind of to summarize, we stand at the forefront of both technology and creative, merging these worlds together of entertainment, commerce, and brand integration to bring this completely new medium and completely new experience to our lives. And this is a new industry and a new business that is literally happening in front of our eyes, like actually as we speak. Thank you very much. Hope it was informative.